Really want to see one of these in TT. Who knows or dreams? Hey guys, Chris here at Peachy TT 120. Please excuse the slightly more relaxed atmosphere of actually my wife's study office. I'm a little bit tired from 12 hours of driving my beautiful daughter's wonderful little Fiat 500 to the deepest end of Kent and back. Right, so I went down to Margate, and there's going to be a load of great stuff coming from the channel from that visit. Plus, also I did a big long talk with Mike for the Hornby YouTube channel. I'm not sure exactly when that's coming out. A couple of weeks, I'm assuming, to fit in with the timeline of some of the stuff we discussed, I guess. But this little one is something I think is rather important, and it's about HM7000 consisting, which we've all been kind of crying out for. And this is consisting via Bluetooth alone. Okay, that's why I'm so excited. I'm not sure people have worked around it using the dongle and so on and so forth, but this is a proper DCC, an original DCC, not proper DCC, original DCC. This is Bluetooth version. It's got a few little tweaks to be ironed out, which are apparently going to be ironed out over the next couple of weeks. So this is an imminent update, which will be fantastic news for people running their 125s, and excellent for people who want to consist with the same loco. They've got to do a little patch or a little tweak if you're using two different locos with two different speeds, and they'll explain that Chris will explain that in the video. All right, so let's get on with it, shall we? Right, guys, I'm here with Chris, and Martin's hiding in the background. There he goes. Did anyone realise he could move that fast? Right, so what we're going to look at here is HM7000 consisting via Bluetooth. So there's a new page. Chris, you want to have a quick talk through,
yes,
briefly what you've now achieved?
So
I'm going to come around the other side because I've got reflection. There we go.
So you've got your main HM7000 login page. As you would normally go to somewhere like Engine Shed to create your vehicle, when you click New Vehicle Now, you can create locomotive, or gives you now the option to create consist. So you click consist, gives you your creating consist button or page. You click where it says locomotives. This is where you can add all of the locomotives from your engine shed. So click and touch 0 locomotives. You can see these are already in a consist, these 5, but I can now add the Black 5 and the Battle of Britain on the track into the consist, and you'll get an assigned. You click back to consist settings. You can now give your consist a name. The loco address that it's given the consist is 4, and what it will do is it will look in your engine shed profile, find the next available address and allocate it that address. Obviously it's active, so that when you then go to your control screen in your consist, here is the consist I've just created. So you've got your Battle of Britain here, Black 5 here, 2 connected in consist. What this allows you to do, you can now switch the functions on for each individual loco. So here's the Black 5, turn the sound on for the Black 5. Here's the Battle of Britain, turn the sound on for the Battle of Britain. Or you can click global function, which is not set up yet because I haven't done it.
Don't worry.
Missed a step. So this is the bit that needs refining, because this is when this is released, you'll be able to go into your consist and allocate your function map for your consist by going to global functions up here, but this has not been implemented, which is something that the app developers are working on. So the workaround at the moment for us.
But explain to us, other than the screen stuff, explain to us what that will do. That will basically, if you've got global, does that mean that one button does all the locos?
Yes. So your global functions are, so like I highlighted, you've got your individual functions for each page, for each individual loco, or you've got your global functions, which are firing, say, a whistle to everything that's in that consist. So you'll hit the function, and then it will fire the whistle for both locomotives.
Fantastic. I think this is something that people have been really kind of going to be excited about, because it's one of the one of the options that people would say that HM7000 is limited by.
It's been missing, and it's something that whenever we go to shows, it's always something we're asked, when's consisting coming? Well, actually, really, really soon now. We're probably less than a week away with it.
Yeah, and I think now people have got their heads around how to operate HM7000 via return loops and with consisting. And I think the only thing really left now is programmable stuff, and I'm not so sure how important that is for most people. Whether they actually want programmed running. I know George did speak to us ages ago about the possibility of looking at recording screen strokes, so you could do a pass with a locomotive and then almost record those screen strokes. But is that something that's actually been worked on, or is it just a back burner idea?
We haven't. That's a future development and something that we're looking at doing something similar and obviously implementing and advancing HM7000. We've not really looked into it yet.
Cool, Chris. Thank you so much for your time. And I'm on a bit of Martin's over here waiting for me. Anyway, take care. Cheers.
What I might have to do is, if I put the black 5 in front, because the black 5's slightly quicker.
Has actually got to do the speed adjustment.
Yeah, so that's something that the app developers are going to introduce later on. Not that long, but a couple of weeks maybe. It's going to be an update. And 70/40 integration as well.
So these are being consisted by one control. Can you do one button that will operate that will do something to both of them? I didn't get that on camera. Do it again, Chris. It's fantastic. It's really needed. Just to bring it back up. Having these consisting is going to be fantastic. Although, so obviously we can see the Black 5 is a little bit quicker. Obviously there is a plan so that when they consist you are going to be matching speeds.
Yes, then there's going to be something called speed stabilisation or customisation. I don't know what we're going to decide to call it, but there's going to be a way of fine-tuning the speed of your locomotive so that you can match your slowest locomotive when you consist. So it will alter the values in CV 5, 6 based on what you do with the speed slider. So if you've got one locomotive that's going a little bit too quick than the other one, you can then bring that one or adjust that one down to try and match it over the speed curve.
And is that pretty much the last step?
Yes, that's the last step. Along with, we're also looking at integrating 70/40 into it as well.
Cool, excellent. That's been fantastic. Cheers, Chris. Thank you very much.
Well, I thought that was fantastic. Please excuse the 00 footage, but it's all the same principle, isn't it, after all? And I do have a ton of TT120 stuff to show you, but a lot of it is embargoed, most of which I think you're going to be, well, I can't imagine you're not being pleased with any of it that I'm going to be showing you. Something some people might have noticed, I did a little reel recently on Facebook a few hours ago. The J50 is going to be guest starring on Camelot at the London Festival of Rome Modelling this weekend at Ali Pali. I mean, it's amazing, and I shall be doing we'll be having a closer look at that later. But right now, look forward to HM7000 update with its consisting. Like I said, we will be on with Ali Pali in a matter of days. Got a lot of stuff to sort out for that. Big vans need loading for my employer. And we're going to have a whale of a time. Please come over and say hello. Come and have a nib at that J50. And we'll have a good old chinwag, shall we? And have some fun. Take care. See you soon. Cheery bye. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I can't do the swipe from in a chair, in a comfy chair. So Jim will have to forgive me. Ta-da.
And that's all there is to tell. I'll be on my way now, sir. I've got urgent business in the south. I have to meet a man at Margate Junction.